if you could run that down for us.
You know, it was a move, for all the shit that Gucci had been doing. And I'm finna give you something that I ain't told nobody yet. And it's cause you my guy, a lot of part of the reason that Shiesty, that happened was Big Scar, his cousin, that mistakenly OD'd while he was in prison. Fast forward to now, Atlantic had just gave Shiesty $5 million for a publishing deal. And they were about to give him another bag for some type of branding deal or whatever, in which Gucci was still tied in the mix of it. And Shiesty didn't want that to happen. And so Atlantic was trying to work out some things with both parties. Gucci wasn't cooperating, and they just added fuel to the fire or whatever. And so, fast forward to them having a meeting in Dallas at the studio. Gucci came in the studio, and when he came in, he wasn't allowed to leave. And so, it was a lot of things that happened. A lot of jury was taken. The cameraman, he got assaulted, and Gucci was forced to sign a release form to release Shiesty out of the record deal, and it was recorded as well. And so
they said Big 30 recorded, right, or somebody from the crew.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. I do know it was recorded. I seen the video.
I was gonna ask you that. Did you get a chance to see the video?
Yeah, I seen the video. And I think this is my first time kind of like breaking this year, but I actually seen it. And
what can you describe a little bit of the details in that video?
Gucci was in there shaking like a strip. Gucci was in there shaking like a strip on Judgment Day.
No, man.
Yeah, Gucci, it wasn't.
WAP.
Yeah, WAP. Gucci followed instructions well up under pressure. He was yes sir, no sir.
Man, I ain't mean to laugh. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, he was yes sir, no sir to some kids.
Damn.
So yeah, a lot of them, a few of them Atlanta niggas, they get real nice when they're pressured, when they get hot. He was surprised, he was shocked, he wasn't prepared, he wasn't ready for that, and that all leads back to me saying that he couldn't been the street nigga or the rapper that's on the rap songs, because ain't no way that me knowing what I've done, the bullshit that I did to Shiesty while he was locked up, ain't no way I'm gonna pull up unprepared. And I'm from that environment. Gucci really a goofy to me in my book.
So you feel like he could have been way more prepared to come to that meeting instead of just coming.
Yeah. If he would have pulled up right, it wouldn't even went down. Because if he would have pulled up right, then they would have had to assess the situation.
Yeah. So it was basically him, the cameraman, and
and his homeboy, and then he had the off-duty officer there. But from what I heard, he ain't been an officer in a few years. He done hung his head up. So so ain't no way he would have been. Yeah, ain't no way a nigga getting Social Security would have been riding with me trying to protect me. Ain't no way.
Social Security, bro.
Yeah, nigga, the SSI, man. You know what I'm saying? He surviving off a pension. You protecting me? Ain't no way.
Right.
That's crazy.
So Gucci must have thought everything was real sweet for him to just pull up and just feel like it was all good.
I mean, I'm sure, he had to, for him to pull up how he pulled up. He may have had some type of, I don't know, he may have felt something because, Shiesty hadn't been communicating with him properly since his release. They talked a couple times or whatever, but it wasn't like, how your main artist and how the CEO should be communicating when you first get released from doing a 3 to 4 year prison bid. So with that being said, those signs right there, along with me knowing that the family has been upset with me for quite some time,